Alright, today's tutorial is going to be about making the sports bottle, which you see here. And this involves some new components that we're going to talk about, which is the shell to kind of hollow out the middle of it. We're also going to do an assembly, which we did last time, and a revolve, which we did last time. But this time we're going to, instead of removing material, we're actually going to add material to it. So in the tutorial, it starts off talking about some of the basic stuff. There's some just how to navigate, how to set the working directory, which I'll show you here in just a second. And then we get into starting the actual procedure. Now this is going to start off a little different because they're going to do a instead of using the sketch tool, they're going to use the extrude button. So that's going to be a little different for us than what we have done in the past. Anyway, with this, we're going to go File and Set Working Directory. And so you're going to set your working directory wherever you want it. It should be in your H drive. So if you click on Indesk, whatever your number of your computer happens to be, click on that and you should see your H drive, and you're going to set that as a folder, call it Sportsbottle, whatever you want to do there. So anyway, we got our working directory set. Now it's time to make a new part, and we're going to call this bottle, or whatever you want to name it. The name of it doesn't really matter as long as you can remember what it is. So it's a part. You got the name of it. We're going to hit OK. Now the tutorial wants us to start off using the extrude tool, and it's kind of good because it shows you another way to sketch and kind of combine a couple steps in one way. So I'm going to click on the extrude button, and now I'm ready to do some sketching, but I'm not quite there yet. I need to go up here to placement in the top left. Should be red, and it wants us to define where we want to start our sketch. I'm going to click on define, and then the sketch placement comes up, and we're going to click on, for this tutorial, we're going to click on top. So top should be the sketch plane, and the reference should be front. And then we can hit sketch. So now we're looking down at the top of it, and in the tutorial, if I can bring it up, we are going to sketch a couple circles. We're going to start off with one circle right here in the middle of the crosshairs, and we're going to sketch a smaller circle off to the side. Now anytime that you see, again, if you see it says X1 and then out to X2, just know that they kind of mean start here and then move out to here. So just kind of point 1, point 2, they just use an X. Just, I don't know why, but they do. So we're going to draw a circle. We're going to start right here in the center, left click with the mouse, and then move out away, and it doesn't have to be that big, somewhere like that, and then click again. And we're going to draw another circle on this horizontal line right here. So off to the side, click, make a circle a little smaller, and then click again. And now the tutorial wants us to create a tangent line. And a tangent line is a line that connects two circular sides. So from here to this side, so or they actually start here, to the big circle to the small circle. But anyway, I'll show you that. So we're going to click on the line flyout menu, which is this little arrow right here beside the line, and it's this button here, kind of weird looking. It says line tangent, and we're going to click on the top circle. You can see there's a line that kind of follows along wherever I move my mouse. You can see that it follows the edge of the circle, and it just moved to the bottom on me. It's no big deal. I'm going to click on well, shoot, it's gone. Let me do that again. Oh, there it is. Okay, you can ignore that part. Anyway, with the line tangent button, you're going to click on the edge of the circle, on the big circle, and then move over to the edge of the small circle. So let me show you that on the top here. Click here, the top, move down, click on the top of the small circle. So now we have both circles connected, and they should look something like this. There it goes. So now I have that done. It wants us to trim off the inside part of these circles. So I'm going to use the trim tool, or delete segment is what they call it, but it's to trim, and you can just click, and if I hover my mouse over this arc of the circle, you can see it turns blue, and I can click on it. Or I can do another thing. I'm going to get rid of these three parts of the circles, and just click and drag and just draw a line around and touch whatever I want to trim, and then let go of the mouse, and it deletes all that. Now we have the shape of the bottle that we want. So we've trimmed. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to create the dimensions. We're going to create a dimension from the center of this circle to the center of this circle, and we're also going to create a diameter for each of the circles. Usually it's going to show us a radius. Right now it shows us a radius as a weak dimension, which is this light orange color, or brown, or whatever you want to say. Shows weak dimensions and their radiuses, but we want to have a diameter. So I'm going to click on the dimension tool, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click in the center of this big circle to the center of this small circle, and then middle mouse click up here at the top. So I have my dimension here. Now I want to create a diameter for the big circle, so I'm going to double click on it, and then middle mouse wheel click on the outside. So that was double left click, middle mouse wheel, and that creates the diameter. If I just clicked once, left click once, and then a middle mouse click, is going to create that radius. We want the diameter. They want the small circle here to be 25, and enter. And we'll click on the arrow, the 1x1 tool, and they want this dimension here to be 65, and I forget what the other dimension is. 65 as well. So the distance between the two centers of the circles will be 65. So we have, there we go, we have 65 for the diameter of the big circle, 25 for the diameter of the small circle, and the distance is 65. And then I believe we are done. We're ready to accept the sketch, and watch what happens when we accept this sketch. It turns into the extrude is already done for us, because we started off using the extrude tool, so when we got done sketching it was already done. So we can hit the green check mark, and there's our start of the bottle. Next tutorial we'll deal with adding the neck of the bottle and using the shell feature.